Yo, what's up, guys? We back, and we did hit Platinum 5, so yeehaw, we've made it once again. Guys, I noticed some of y'all aren't subscribed. It's actually a disturbingly large amount. It's over 50% or something. It's pretty grim. So if you could do me a massive favor, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot, and it motivates me to make you more Dark Magician content. And look at how bad this hand is. Let's see what we can do with it. We're going to immediately fuse with Dark Magician and Effect Veiler. This is another reason to run Effect Veiler over Imperm. I want to say Imperm's a better card, but in this scenario, it was great because it absolutely meant I could make the Dark Magicians, which unbricked my hand to some degree, and it added me Max C, which is incredibly useful here. The opponent is playing Adamancipator, so if anyone here has versed Adamancipator, you will know that they summon a lot. So having the Max C here is absolutely huge. He's already specialed once. I've drawn Nibiru. Once again, Nibiru against this deck is pretty damn good, and I've drawn into Ash. You can see that the hand trap variant of my Platinum Dark Magician profile is just, it's a lot better, I want to say, against like combo and meta-ish decks. He's also playing the Magnet engine, which is really interesting here. We actually are going to see him attempt to summon the Magnet boss monster. For those of you who don't know, Magnets actually have a really big boss monster. There's Valkyrion in his hand. And yeah, I learned the hard way that their boss monster is actually very good. Here we're going to see him make Anaconda, and I was kind of like, I don't know what this Anaconda does. Sends Polly. And yeah, he had Berserkion, I think its name is, and Valkyrion, and he actually makes this big-ass dude. I've never seen anyone summon this card before, guys, so I was honestly just kind of impressed at first. All that matters about this card is, besides it having a really super long name, is once per turn during either player's turn when your opponent activates a spell, trap, or monster effect, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, special summon both one Valkyrion and Berserkion from hand or deck, ignoring summoning conditions. Now, I believe his Valkyrion and Berserkion are now in the grave, so that part is okay. Like, I think we're fine. But the first effect is the annoying part. It is a negate, and it is a 4K beat stick, so that is a bit of a problem. I can't remember how I deal with it, but I'm pretty sure I do. I'm going to use that Eternal Soul, to which he is going to chain his negate. This, of course, means he's negated the activation of Eternal Soul, which means it won't actually use its effect to wipe the board, which meant I could use my Nibiru. So I was just trying to get him to force that negate out. Eternal Soul didn't actually get me anywhere, so I'm not really sure why he did that, but I will take it, because he's Nibiru. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a way to out this Nibiru token just yet, so mayhaps it was a little bit silly of me to, put it out so early. But, of course, we can normal summon Ash Blossom. How good are hand traps, guys? They double up as monsters you can put out. And that means I can luckily just do shit like this. Now I can absolutely activate Village and get another cheeky draw here just to see what I find. I find Magician Souls. That's pretty good. You know what that means? That's right, your boy's back. The Dark Magician returns to the field. Wait, why didn't I link her? That was silly, wasn't it? Oh, because Dark Magician's in attack mode. No, that makes sense. I'm going for game here, so obviously I want to keep the monster in attack mode on the field. We are going to banish Selene to pop his thing, and we're just going to swing for game. You do love to see it. As I was saying earlier, guys, I am absolutely trying to pump out Dark Magician content for you. I'm unfortunately at home sick at the moment, but the good side of that is I can make content for you guys. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I would appreciate it if you could drop a like, drop a comment, ask me something about the deck. I love talking about this deck, guys. I do reply to every comment, so I would appreciate if, you know, you want to have a little chat. Totally understandable. If not, though, just drop a like or subscribe, and that is all Gucci. We are going to be grabbing the Salvation here. And, you know, that's going to grab us Eternal Soul. So you can see we've got the setup. We've got the Circle, the Eternal Soul, the Dark Magician. We've got the whole Dark Magician triangle ready, plus a Skill Drain. So this is actually an older build of my deck where I was still running Skill Drain. I'm currently not running it anymore. Oh yeah, the opponent maxed me after I summoned Artemis. That was really funny. Really funny. We are going to just chain the Skill Drain to the effect of the Turquoise Wobbler here, because we do not want to deal with anything to do with this, which is going to special summon like Lyrilusk, sorry, from the hand. He's going to 1-for-1 out the Treeborn Frog, and then he's going to summon another bird and go into Assembled Nightingale. I'm not really sure why, because he tries to use its effect, but it's under Skill Drain. I was just like, sure, buddy, whatever you reckon. I thought maybe he was going to try go battle phase and make Zeus, so I'm just going to banish this here. So there's no Zeus coming out. While Zeus would be on a skill drain, he'd have a 3k beat stick. I don't want to deal with that. So we've just banished his entire deck now. He has one set back row, and while having Eternal Soul on the field, I have zero reason to fear that back row. We've even, look at this setup, like, this is a game over moment. We draw into Mahad because I'm a silly goose. I've taken Mahad out. Yeah, I've taken Mahad out now because I just don't think it's very good, guys. It's a very niche card that when it comes up, it's really cool in anime, just like it was in the movie, but it's really just not that good. When you see it in your hand, you hate it. At least when you see DMG and DM, you confuse them with secrets, so you can kind of fix that. Mahad can't even be really used with that unless you have the DM or DMG already, and that means your hand's even worse, so I do just prefer not running him, and I have gone back to not running him. Alright, this will be the last duel that I show you guys today. I'm trying to shorten these videos down a little bit. I find they're dragging on a little bit too long, and not enough people are watching them, you know, all the way through. So, why not just make them a little bit shorter with a little bit more content of me talking, so they're a little less boring, eh? So, we are going to summon Apprentice by discarding one of our Eternal Souls, I believe that was. Let me just check. Yep, one of our Eternal Souls, to which we are going to get heralded immediately. So, at this point, the game is pretty much over. We've got 2 hand traps in the hand, which is great, but we're versing Drytron, and as most of you should know, Drytron is one of the best decks on the ladder because Ben 10 is at 3, they are at full power, and it sucks when a deck like Drytron's at full power and we're stuck over here with no Dragoon, playing Monkey Dark Magician from like 2015. Luckily, top decking Dark Magician here was kind of okay because we had Eternal Soul, but overall it doesn't do enough. We didn't have a way to make any more plays outside of that. I could have normal summoned the Effect Veiler, linked into Anaconda, and gone for like a Dark Magician's play, but that too just doesn't feel like enough. Without Dragoon, it's not really a play to make. So unfortunately, he is going to go into the Fafnir here. I'm going to chain the Effect Veiler, to which he has Called by the Grave. So that sucks. It does mean Dark Magician is coming back off the Eternal Soul, which is nice, but we've lost our 1 interruption, which means we've probably lost the game. So yeah, unfortunately this is a Zeus, and we are not going to be able to play around a Zeus unless we draw a really good card for turn. I can't think of a really good card that really helps us out here. If you guys can think of one, let me know. Maybe Rod? No, we drew Ecclesia, which is nearly the equivalent of Rod. We're going to grab Punishment, we're going to swing into that guy, which I forgot lets him make Zeus again. I'm so silly. So I literally just ruined myself there. I should have just set the Punishment. So major misplay by me. That Zeus only had 1 material under it, and I destroyed his monster, which made him get another material under Zeus. That is an effect of Zeus that I honestly forget a lot. I think a lot of players do forget that effect is a thing. And the best way to play around that is to just, I could have just set the Punishment and passed, and on his turn I could have flipped the Punishment, I could have targeted the little guy, and then on res I could have used Eldensity's effect to pop the Zeus. So very big misplay by me. I possibly would still be in the game if I did that play, but I did not. So that is unfortunate, and while this game did look like it was dead, it's still important to highlight a mistake like that, because a mistake like that could have cost me this game. Like, there is a chance that I could have come back into this game, but I threw it right there. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. I do scoop right after that, after realizing my big mistake and going, wow, I'm a dummy. And yeah, well, that's all I got for you today, but I hope you enjoyed. If you're looking for more TCG-orientated content, I do have deck lists for that. If you just want Master Duel stuff, that's fine too. I'll try pump out some more Master Duel stuff very soon for you. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Dark Magician on Master Duel. I know it's, there's no Dragoon, but let me know in the comments what you prefer. Do you prefer playing Dark Magician in TCG or Master Duel? Because I think I prefer playing in TCG. Dragoon is just too good, guys. Anyway, have yourselves a wonderful night, and I'll catch you soon.